Hello and welcome to the world of IELTS once again. Myself Arif Shiri Khan. In today's class, I'm going to talk about IELTS essay writing. After a very vivid and meticulous conversation about paragraph writing, I have come up with another video that is essay writing. By the way, essay writing differs when it comes different exams. So we have got a very particular structure for IELTS essay writing as well. Again, in IELTS exams, we got round about 4 types of essay writing. Again, they differ in case of question or depending upon question. So you have to check out your question, then write it down in essay. There's a very slight difference among those all types of essay writing. So today in this session, I'm going to talk about particularly about argumentative essay. Before talking about argumentative essay, let's have certain points to keep in mind before writing down an essay. Number one, it is recommended that students completely agree or disagree with the statement in these questions. What happens, by the way, whenever it comes IELTS essay writing, so students, by the way, they sometimes agree with the topic, sometimes they disagree with the topic, sometimes they talk against the topic, sometimes they talk for the topic. So this creates a little bit ambiguous structure and what you can say, a flow of arguments as well. So you should not do that. If you do that, this will lead to a clear, argumentative, more coherent essay, by the way. So rather than, you need to talk about one type, one side, particularly for about 80 to 85%. Once you're done with your essay that you go for and then you talk for, then you need to talk against your arguments around about 10 to 15%. But even then, it's all about 1 to 3 sentences. You can show the other side of the arguments in concession statement, that is called counterclaim as well, but this should be only 1 or 2 sentences. So we talk against the topic. Once you are done with body para 1 and 2, in the end of body para 2, it is better to write down thesis state, that is argumentative essays, counterclaim, and we call it concession statements as well. This happens only particularly in IELTS exams, so it should be kept in mind. Concession statements are structured. Counterclaim are used to briefly show the other side of the arguments. So therefore, you must talk about the counterclaim as well. If you do not do that, you'll be penalized for that. If you do not write down about the other side of the essay, examiner will come to know that you do not know enough about the topic. And moreover, you do not talk about your personal feelings, because it's not narrative essay but argumentative essay as well. Last but not the least, we have got a very good one of the confusions when it comes to writing an essay. Most of the students, they get stuck when they start writing about their topic. They get confused whether they need to talk about against the topic or for the topic. So here, to answer your question or to clarify your confusion, by the way, you need to pick up one side of the essay that you feel most comfortable writing about it. If you think that I can write it down about or against the essay conveniently, go for that. If you think, no, I can write it down against the topic conveniently, go for that. Keeping in mind, if you produce examples clearly about the topic, then go for that as well. One thing, again, that is very important, your essay writing without examples is totally powerless essay, by the way. So whenever you write it down an essay, it must encompass examples. Number next is structure of an essay. Again, your IELTS exam essay, particularly, it comprises over 4 paragraph structure. You need to write it down about 250 words in 4 paragraphs. Paragraphing in every essay type is very imperative. So it is instructed and directed that you need to write it down for paragraph structure essay in IELTS exams. If you exceed it, by the way, you'll again be penalized for that. Now, the question is how to write down these 4 paragraphs. So number 1, we have got, introduction. In introduction, what we do, by the way, we paraphrase the question that is given to you. How to paraphrase the question? You need to write it down synonyms for the words that are given in question. Next, you can write it down active and passive accordingly. If active voice is given in the question, you need to write it down passive voice in the answer. Next part of the introduction is thesis statement. Thesis statement means counterclaim, concession statement. So it's not about it is all about, you need to clearly explain whether you need to go against the topic or for the topic. If you do not do that, again, you are missing one of the parts of an essay. So examiner is going to penalize you for that. While writing down introduction, you need to clearly state that whether you go against the topic or for the topic. After thesis statement, you need to write it down one common example that why you go against the topic, why you go for the topic. And that example should be very journal about. Further examples, further arguments, further reasons should be given in body para. Once you're done with your introduction, then the paragraph gets closed. Go to the next paragraph, paragraph 2. It's all about supporting details or supporting paragraph. What it does, by the way, remember in paragraph writing, we discussed vividly that there is always a topic sentence. So every paragraph should start with a topic sentence, and this topic sentence should be supported by supporting details, explaining the topic sentence. And at least you need to come up with one common example so that it can strengthen your essay writing. In paragraph 2, we got, again, supporting paragraph. And that is, as for body paragraph, we got paragraph 2, by the way, but oral, it's paragraph 3. Again, we got topic sentence. This topic sentence must comprise over explanation, where you need to explain topic sentence, that why the statement, the claim that you made over here, how it is justified. Again, come up with example. It is very important because it helps you out to, empower essay writing your claim as well. Before ending your paragraph 3 and paragraph 2, body paragraph 2, you need to come up with a concession statement or counterclaim. You need to talk about other side of the essay as well, and that is required. Last but not the least, before winding up your essay, you must conclude your essay. What we do, by the way, we just summarize the points that we discussed before. Very important point that should be kept in mind. Do not talk about any new point. If you do so, that you are deviating the basic rules of essay writing. In conclusion, we never talk about new point. Rather, we talk about same claims, but in other words.